Good afternoon, children. We have to study about consumer education and protection. Consumer education and protection. That is the name of one lesson which we have studied in our second part of social studies. Consumer education and protection. We should know what is the meaning of consumer education and protection. Consumer education and protection. This one we have studied. What is the meaning of consumer education and protection? Then two words are given here. Two words. User and provider. These two words are given in the textbook. User and provider. User means the person who is using. User means the person who is using. The person or the individual who is using is known as user. And the person who is producing the items are known as provider. The person who is providing the items are known as provider. These were the words which were used in the beginning. User and provider. These were the two words which were used in the beginning. User and provider. Then gradually government of India used the word consumer. Gradually government of India in their planning approach. Gradually government of India in their planning approach used the word consumer instead of the word provider. They used the word producer. They used the word producer. They used the word consumer and they used the word producer. What is the meaning? In the beginning only two words were there. User and provider. User means the person who was using the items. That was known as user. The person who was the person or the individual who was using the items were known as user. And the person who was providing the items were known as provider. During the olden days, these two words were used by the people. During the olden days, the word user and provider, was used by the people. The word user and provider. Gradually, we changed these two words. Government of India purposefully changed these two words. Instead of the word user, we began to use the word consumer. Instead of the word provider, we began to use the word producer. These two words were replacing the word user and provider. These two words used by user and provider. These two words were used by the government of India later. Later, government of India used these two words, consumer and producer. Then, what is the speciality of a consumer that we have think? What is the meaning of? What is the speciality of a consumer? What is the meaning of? What is the speciality of a consumer? Physical consumption is that. Physical consumption is that. What is the meaning of physical consumption that we have to think? What is meant by physical consumption? Consumption means we are using something. Physical consumption means we are using something for the body. When we are using or if we are using something for our body, there is physical consumption. Then mental consumption also is there. Mental consumption. Mental consumption also is there. Mental. What is the meaning of mental consumption? We will consume so many things for our mind. That is known as mental consumption. We may consume or we may use so many things for our mind. When we are using so many things for our mind, that is known as mental consumption. Then producers are there. Producers are those people who are producing items for the people. Producers are producing so many items for the people. Producers are producing so many items for the people. They are producing so many items for the people because the main idea of all the producers are to make profit. All the producers are having the idea of making profit. All the producers do have the idea to make profit. Only for making profit, producers are producing items. I'll say once more this one. Consumer education and consumer protection. Consumer education and consumer protection. This is the name of the lesson which we are studying. Consumer education and consumer protection. This is the name of the lesson which we are reading now. During the olden days, what was that? Two words were used by the economist or scientist. Two entirely different words were used by the economist and the scientist. They were user and provider. User and provider were the two words used by them. There were two words used by historians and scientists during the olden days. The word user means, user is the person who is using the item. User. User is the person who is using the items. User. That is user. User is the person who is using the items. That is user. And provider. Provider is the person who is giving and providing the items. User and provider. Two words were used during the olden days. User and provider. The word user and provider were the words used during the olden days. Gradually, in the place of user, what happened? Gradually, in the place of user, people began to use the word consumer. And in the place of provider, people began to use the word producer. In the place of the word provider, people began to use the word producer also. These two words were used by the economists and historians during the olden days. These two words were used by economists and historians or social scientists during the olden days. Two types of uses are there. Understood now? Physical consumption and mental consumption is there. People have wants. What is the meaning of want? W-A-N-T-S, wants. Guri. People have different type of wants or guris. People possess or people do have different types of wants. And people have unlimited wants. There is no limit for the wants of the people. For example, a person may plan to purchase a second-hand scooter. A person may be planning to purchase a second-hand scooter. He purchased it. A person purchased a second-hand scooter. A person may purchase a second-hand scooter. Then his next idea will be to purchase a new bullet motorbike. That may be his second idea. He may be planning to purchase a fresh bullet. After that, he may plan to purchase a second-hand car. After 1 year, his idea will be to purchase a new car. Then he may have another one. He may be planning to purchase a new lorry. So many ideas will be there. So many ideas will be there in the minds of the people. So many ideas will be there in the minds of ideas will be there in the minds of the people. So many ideas. So many ideas will be there in the minds of the people. After the satisfaction of one want, another want will develop or come. Unlimited wants. A person may live in a rented house. A person may be planning to live in a rented house. Then what will be the? He may plan like that. A person may plan to live in a rented house. Then after living in the rented house, next his idea will be to purchase a small house. He purchased a small house. After that, he may purchase a big house. So, people have wants, greed, and wants are unlimited. There is no limit for the wants. There is no limit for the wants of the people. Wants are unlimited. Then, in order to satisfy our wants, in order to satisfy our wants, people will purchase goods for satisfying our want, or in order to satisfy our wants, people may purchase goods. Different types of goods may be purchased by the people. Different types of or different categories of goods may be purchased by the people. The goods are produced by them. The goods are produced by the producers. People are using goods if they have utility. People will purchase goods if the goods have utility. That is a picture. What is the meaning of utility? That we have to. Utility means the want satisfying capacity of an item. The want satisfying capacity of an item is known as utility. The want satisfying capacity of an item is known as utility. For example, a person is hungry, imagine that. A person is hungry. He did not eat food. Today morning onwards, he did not eat any food. A person is suffering from hunger or he is hungry. Then what is that? A person is suffering from hunger or he is suffering from hungry. Then what is that? He is eating banana, for example. Imagine that a person is suffering from hunger. He is eating 5 bananas at a time. He is eating 5 bananas at a time. Banana is having utility. Banana do have their own utility. Then what is the utility of this one? Banana is having the ability. Banana do have the ability to satisfy the hunger of the person. Banana is having the ability or utility to satisfy the hunger of the person. Then what is that? That is the utility of banana. So, utility means the ability of one item to satisfy the desire of a person. Here, what is the want or desire of a person? Hungry. He began to eat banana. Banana is having the ability to satisfy his hunger. That is speciality of banana. Then, another example also I will tell you. Sprite. Here, a person is suffering from needed or he is suffering from thirst, piyas. He wants water. He wants water or he is in need of water. Whatever it is, he wants water. He is going to a bakery. Then what is happening? He is going to a bakery and purchasing one bottle of Sprite. And then he drank it. Then he drank it. What is that? Sprite is having the ability to satisfy his piyas or thirst needed. So, Sprite is having the ability. Sprite is having the ability to satisfy his thirst or needed. There is the utility of one product. There is the utility of one product, Sprite. This is utility. So, people will use items if the items are having utility. Without utility, nobody will use an item. That is the meaning of utility. Once more, I will tell you children. See, people have their own wants. People do have their own wants. Guri. And wants of people are unlimited. There is no limit for the wants of the people. There is no limit at all for the wants of the people. Wants are unlimited. Without any limit, wants are coming without any particular limit. Wants are coming in the minds of the people. Then, in order to satisfy the wants, people are using goods. People are utilizing goods in order to satisfy the wants. In order to satisfy the wants, people are using or utilizing goods. What is the speciality of goods? Or what are the speciality of goods? Goods have utility. What is the meaning of the word utility that we have seen? What is meant by utility or what is the meaning of the word utility that we have seen? What is meant by utility? Utility means the one satisfying capacity of an item is known as utility. The one satisfying capacity of an item is known as utility. For example, we are suffering from hunger or a person is hungry. He wants food. He is going outside. And he is eating 5 bananas. Then his hunger is over. Banana is having the ability to satisfy his hunger. Banana is having the ability to satisfy his hunger. Banana. So, banana is having utility. What utility satisfy human wants. Banana do have the utility to satisfy human wants. That is it. Then, a person is suffering from thirst or pias. A person wants water. A person wants water. He is suffering from pias or need. He wants water. At any cost, he wants to drink water. Then what is that? He is approaching one bakery or he is purchasing a bottle of Sprite. He is purchasing a bottle of Sprite and then he drank it. His thirst, pias or needed is over. Sprite is serving, what is that? Then Sprite is having the ability to satisfy his wants. Who is a consumer? That you have to think. Consumer is a person who is using items. Consumer is a person or consumer is an individual who is using items. Consumer. Consumer is a person who is using items. Consumer is using items always. Consumer is an individual or consumer is a person who is using items. For two purposes, a consumer may use items. One is for mental purpose. A consumer is using items for two purposes. One is for mental purpose. Another one is for physical purpose. For these two purposes, a person may use items. Mental purpose and physical purpose. For two purposes, a person may use items. Mental purpose means certainly a person want to listen to music. A person is planning to listen to music. Then what will be there? He is purchasing a mobile. The price of the mobile is 10,000 rupees. 10,000 rupees. This is for the mental satisfaction of the person. The person is purchasing mobile in order to listen to music. So for that purpose, he purchased mobile. Inside the mobile, what is that? Inside the mobile, memory card also is there. He purchased a mobile. He is ready to spend 10,000 rupees for the mental satisfaction of the person. He is spending 10,000 rupees for the mental satisfaction of the person. then he is a consumer. Again, he is planning to watch a film. Again, the particular individual is planning to watch a film, cinema. Watching a film is for the mental satisfaction of the person. Watching a film is for the mental satisfaction of the person. Watching a film. Then he is a consumer. After listening music, he is getting satisfaction. After seeing a film, also he is getting satisfaction. Both these are for the mental satisfaction of the person. Here, he is a consumer. Here, he is working as a consumer. Again, physical purpose. Physical purpose means a person is hungry. A person is hungry. A person wants to eat something. Then he went to a hotel and there he spent 70 rupees for the food. It was 1 o'clock. He went to the hotel and purchased one meals, rice he purchased. And he began to eat the rice. His hunger is over. This is for physical purpose. Here, the person is using physical things in order to satisfy his physical satisfaction. Here also, consumer is a consumer. Here also, the particular person is a consumer. Here also, the individual, the person is a consumer. Here also, the individual person is a consumer. So, two types of consumptions are there. One is mental consumption and another one is physical consumption. Two categories of two types of consumption is there. One is mental consumption and another one is known as physical consumption. Two types of two categories of consumptions are there. Then once more I will tell you. Consumer education and protection. That is the name of the lesson. Consumer education and protection. That is the name of the lesson. Now we have to know who is a consumer. Who is a consumer? That we have to think. A person who is using the items either for mental satisfaction or for physical satisfaction is known as a consumer. An individual or a person may use items for mental satisfaction or for physical satisfaction. That is known as consumption. What is the meaning of mental satisfaction? I will tell you. Mental satisfaction. First one is, a person is planning to listen to music. His idea is to listen music at least for 2 hours a day. So that he purchases a mobile phone by giving 10,000 rupees he purchases a mobile phone. Inside he gets one memory card and he recorded 1,000 songs. He recorded 1,000 songs. Every day for 2 or 3 hours he can listen to music. Listening to music is for mental satisfaction. He spends money for a mobile for mental satisfaction. There he is a consumer. A person is planning to see a movie or film. He is going to see a movie. He spends 100 rupees for the ticket. Then he listens that music, new movie. Here also he is a consumer. Mental consumer. Next one is, a person is suffering from hunger or hungry. A person is hungry. Then what is that? He is going to a hotel and purchase one plate of rice for 70 rupees. Here he ate rice for the physical satisfaction of the person. He used rice for the physical satisfaction of the person. Here also he is a consumer. During the olden days, intermediaries were not there. What is the meaning of intermediaries? Middleman, there is intermediaries. The person who is standing in between the producer and consumer is known as intermediary. The person who is standing in between the producer and consumer is known as intermediaries. During the olden days, intermediaries were not there in the world. Now what is that? Now intermediaries are there in the world. In between producer and consumer, intermediaries are there. They are exploiting the consumer. What they are doing? They are exploiting the consumer. They are really exploiting the consumer. Intermediaries. The intermediaries may charge. The intermediaries may charge more amount from the consumer than what is prescribed by the producer. There is a specialty. Then, during 1956, for consumers of India decided to form associations. But it was a failure. It was during 1965 that consumers began to gather together for getting solution for their problems in order to escape from exploitation of the middleman. During 1965, consumers joined together. Then, women of India made another association. Aware. Association of women against rising expenses. That was the name of the association. Aware. Association of women against rising expenses. That was the name of the association, which was formed by the prices of necessary items were increasing or rising during this time. The prices of necessary items began to rise or increase during this particular time. Against such a rise, aware was formed. Aware. But aware was also a failure. Aware was also a failure. Aware failed in the land of India. Aware was also a failure. Aware failed in the land of India. So, what is the meaning of this one? Consumers are unorganized. Consumers are unorganized. Since consumers are unorganized, what is that? Consumer associations or organizations became a failure. Consumers were unorganized. So, government of India made so many plans. Government of India made so many plans for the protection of. Government of India made so many plans for the protection of consumers in the land of India. There is consumer protection. Once more I am telling this one. See, during the olden days or during the primitive days, there was no one in between consumer and producer. During the primitive days or during the olden days, there was no one in between consumer and producer. No one or nobody was there between consumer and producer during the old days. But nowadays, at present, there are so many people in between consumer and producer. In between consumer and producer at present, there are so many people. They are known as intermediaries or middlemen. The person who is standing in between producer and consumer is known as intermediaries. They are known as intermediaries. Intermediaries or middlemen are exploiting the consumers. Intermediaries or middlemen are usually exploiting the consumers. During 1956, for the consumers of India joined together against the middlemen, consumers. But it was a failure. It was during 1965 that consumers joined together successfully against the middlemen or for protecting the rights of the people. During 1965 period, consumers of India joined together. Then they made in the land of India, ladies or women made their own association of women against rising expenses. That means the price of necessary items began to increase during this time. So, women of India made one association as aware. Association of women against rising expenses. But this association was also a failure. In the land of India, majority of the consumer educations are a failure because consumers are really unorganized. They are not organized like the producers or sellers. They are not at all organized like the producers or sellers. So, Government of India, what did it do? Government of India made so many programs for protecting the rights of Indian consumers. All these rules are known as consumer protection rules. Dear children, you observe this video. Read the same topic in the textbook. If you are doubt,